Hey, what's up, Reefers? When something's too good to be true, oftentimes it is. So there are two bad news today. Number one, the more obvious one, is that it looks like the algae is making a return. It's not as bad as before, but it is coming back, and it is coming back fast. Tank has been looking good for the past maybe like two and a half, 3 days since the light out. After coming home from doing some outdoor activity today, I noticed that all of a sudden there's a layer of brown algae on the sandbed again. So I'm really trying to pin down what type of algae this is. It's kind of hard to say. It kind of appear when the LED light is on. Oh, by the way, LED light is okay, so I guess that's the one bit of good news. So it seems to come when the LED light is on, but when the LED light is off, the sandbed is completely clear. So it is strange. If you have any kind of guess as to what type of algae this actually is, feel free to make your speculation. It'd be super helpful. But yeah, last time, a couple months ago, when I was having similar issue, light out followed by hydrogen peroxide worked, but this time it seems to have worked maybe 2-3 days and then issue came back. So like a lot of you guys said, maybe this is caused by the underlying problem. Although it's kind of surprising how quickly it came back compared to the last time when I kicked it. So I'm starting to wonder if it's a different type of algae compared to the last time. So last time was definitely dino, because I see the strands and I see bubbles trapped in there. But this time I don't see the bubble trapped in there, so maybe just brown diatom. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? So the first bad news is that looks like the algae is making a comeback and I did not beat it, which sucks. But what's even worse is my second bad news. For the last couple days, I have not seen the male Yasha Gobi, and this hurts. So if you guys have been following my channel, you know that I spent quite a bit of effort to try to get a pair of Yasha to get together with the with a candy stripe pistol shrimp, and they've been doing really well for a long time. They became really bold. They compete with the other fish for food, and they're just really active. Ever since the tank came out with the light out, I just have not seen the male Yasha Gobi, and the female is like usual. She's like running over the place, and well, actually no, correction. The female, even though she is competing for food, she is not as outgoing as before, and she tends to just kind of sit at the entrance a lot more now. I mean, I looked everywhere. The shrimp is doing really well. Female's doing well. I just simply cannot find the male. Every day I'll come back, I'll check at least like the overflow in the back 3 or 4 times, just like shine a light in there. But there's always nothing. And each time I will look in the sump as well, because they have I swear I have 3, right, Yasha Gobis, and they all have made a trip down here before. So I'll check the refugium and I'll check here, and I even peek my head back here and nothing. I cannot even find the other male that was living down here. I've only seen him really briefly once, maybe 2 months ago, and that's it. And I even looked around on my really messy floor to see if I can find like a dried up body. I mean, I hope I don't find him, but at this point I'm like, okay, just let me find him so I know, right? But also nothing back here, all right? Nothing around the tank, nothing here, nothing under the... Actually, I did not look under the sofa. Oh, shit. No, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. Even though I don't have a flashlight down here with me, but I'll check again. But I don't, just first glance, thank goodness, I don't see anything down there. So it's, I don't know. Right now he's still missing in action. My fear is that maybe during the night out, he was like bumping around and bumped into the anatomy and got eaten. I'm guessing maybe that's what happened. I mean, I cannot find any other way to explain it. But then again, I asked myself, because when I unsealed the tank, all the tunnels already collapsed. The pistol shrimp already collapsed the burrow, so all the fish are in the burrow. And they stayed in there for another day before the shrimp opened up the tunnel again and fish were able to get out. So for the male to have accidentally went into the anemone must have happened in the beginning of the night out, or light out. So I don't know. This is really a terrible feeling. And to be honest, it is just a fish. I cannot even imagine. You know, there are a lot of missing people out there. How the family feel? Just you don't know, right? You're hoping that one day the fish or person or whatever is gonna show up, but you just don't know, and that is a terrible feeling. So that bothers me a lot more than seeing algae in the tank, because I mean these fish are really special to me. So I'm still kind of hoping that he will show up randomly one day. Sometimes I tell myself, like, hey, maybe they had eggs in there and the male is taking care of the eggs, but that's seriously wishful thinking. But yeah, so I will continue to check the overflow, check the sump area, and check under the sofa with a light. Hopefully I don't find somebody dry in there. But if it is, at least I know, right? So those are the two pieces of bad news. Number one, I did not beat the algae as I had hoped. Or maybe I beat it, except it came back because the problem's still there. Excess nutrient or whatever. And number two, missing Yasha Gobi, missing male Yasha Gobi. And I can tell because the male is a little bit larger and the male has a really small pectoral fins. It's kind of deformed in that aspect. Oh, by the way, one of the user left a comment that BLS TV just recently did a special episode on algae control. I started watching it. I'm about 2/3 the way in. As always, super fantastic information from Ryan of BLS TV. I really enjoy his presentation, and it really, at least from what I've seen already, it really makes you think about how algae comes to be, and it's not just like, you know, your standard reasoning. And I'm really looking forward to see the remaining 1/3. Now I have like a attention span of a goldfish. I have to watch videos in chunks. That's why I've not finished this half an hour video yet. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to finishing it, and maybe there will be some nice hints or tips on how to deal with algae control. And I already got some pretty good ideas. But of course, number one, like you guys say, RODI units, right? And guess what, guys? I ordered one this morning. That's right. My local Reef Club WAMAS is having a group buy from BLS. So I know it's long overdue. I placed an order for a 4-stage plus system that costs $199. I'm not sure what the plus is. There's a plus and then there's a value, and there's like a $50 difference. I figure, okay, I just go for the plus. So I don't know what else I get, but I'm getting the BLS 4-stage RODI units, and it should get here, I think maybe like mid next week. Yeah, once it gets here, I probably pull my hair out, try to install it somewhere. So we will see. But yeah, sorry, this is a kind of a depressing video because apparently I did not win. I won the battle briefly, but I did not win the war yet. And I am missing a male Yasha Gobi, probably as a direct result of me blacking out the tank, freaking it out, possibly. So it is what it is. Alright guys, I am gonna stop this video right here and let over and try to end this pity party. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and I will see you guys next time.